Hello students. So today I am going to teach you feminist literature, and the first author which I am going to take with you is Ellison Dorothy, or we can say Dorothy Ellison. Dorothy Ellison, students, was born in South Carolina, and being born poor, white and southern had an impact on Ellison, and the class issues constitute a major thread in her growing body of work. And Ellison wrote steadily for many years for feminist and the lesbian audiences. It was not until Bastard Out of Carolina in 1992 that she won the national acclaim. And that book was a National Book Award finalist and won the Bay Area Book Reviewers Award for Fiction. Her earlier works include The Woman Who Hate Me, which was published in 1991 as The Woman Who Hate Me, Poetry 1980-1990. Two or Three Things I Know for Sure, 1995, and Trash, Trash, which won the Lambda Literary Awards for lesbian fiction and lesbian small press book. Since her stunning success with Bastard Out of Carolina, she has had another successful novel in Cave Dweller, Cavedweller, which also won the Lambda Literary Award for Fiction. If we talk about in Bastard Out of Carolina, Dorothy Ellison establishes a strong set of characters and places them in an authentic environment. She creates realistic portrayals of the young narrator Ruth Ene, called Bone, and her loving, brawling, dysfunctional family. The novel opens with the story of Bone's mother Ene quest to get the word illegitimate purged from Bone's birth certificate. And her very action causes the town people to snicker what they see her coming, laughing at the futility of her embarrassing quest. And later, when the courthouse burns to the ground, Annie sees it as a blessing that the official records are gone. The second author which I wish to teach you here is Maya Angelou. I'm sure you must have been knowing this name, and she was born as Margaret Johnson in St. Louis, Missouri in 1928, and her name, Maya, is the childhood name given to her by her brother Bailey in his attempt to say mine. And her childhood was tragically marked when she was raped by her mother's boyfriend. And when she reported the rape, and then the boyfriend was killed, presumably by the vigilantism of her uncles, Maya was overwhelmed by the power of language. She responded to the trauma and to her sense of guilt by refusing to speak. And during her 5 years of muteness, Maya Angelou read voraciously and reconciled herself to the beautiful power of language. And from that love of language, Maya Angelou has forged a place in American letters and has become perhaps our most visible public poet. And yes, her range is noteworthy. She's a dramatist, she's a poet, she's an actress, a singer, and a dancer. As far as her desire for social justice is concerned, she has worked in the civil rights movement. And apart from this, Angelou's first autobiography, I Know Why the Caged Birds Sing, is a work of 1969, which has certainly secured her a place in the canon of American literature. I Know Why the Caged Birds Sing is followed by a series of autobiographies like Gather Together in My Name, The Heart of a Woman, All God's Children Need Traveling Shoes. And she has also written several volumes of poetry, including Just Give Me a Cold Drink, Just Give Me a Cool Drink of Water Before I Die. Oh, Pray my wings are gonna fit me well, and still I rise. I shall not be moved. So these are some of the poetry collections of Maya Angelou. Apart from the autobiographies and the several volumes of poetry, she has also written children's works, dramas, TV screenplays, and even written 2 volumes of essays like Wouldn't Take Nothing for My Journey Now. And the second essay volume is Even the Stars Look Lonesome. I Know Why the Caged Birds Sing is the most familiar and beloved of Maya Angelou's autobiographies. As the book opens, Maya Angelou herself declares with a quote unquote, if growing up is painful for the southern black girl, being aware of her displacement is the rust on the razor that threatens the throat. It is an unnecessary insult. And this book is Maya Angelou's testimony of that unnecessary insult and her journey beyond the pain and displacement of her beginnings. When Maya and her brother Bailey were ages 3 and 4 respectively, they were sent by train from California to Arkansas. Their parents divorced and sent the children to be raised by the grandmother. The next author, a new author maybe for you, is Djuna Barnes.